Good morning, class.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So remember last week we learned about order of operations with parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So today we are going over generalizations, so taking problems like this and being able to use it out in the real life. So when you're outside of the math classroom, being able to solve for different problems. So today the objective is the students will correctly use order of operations to make sure they have enough money to buy a ticket, 2 hot dogs, an ice cream cone with 100% accuracy at the baseball game. So if you guys understand this lesson and can get 100% or at least 90% or about at least 9 of the problems correct on the worksheet, there's 15. So if you can get at least 9 or 10 correct, then we will go to the baseball game and actually practice doing generalization of the order of operations. So this is just an equation that we see all the time in class. But what you don't know is the ticket costs $7 at the baseball game. You want to buy 2 hot dogs at $3 and 1 ice cream cone. So you have to be able to take the amount of money that you have to be able to figure out if you can buy a ticket for the game, hot dogs, or ice cream. So let's solve this equation as a review to see if we'll have enough money to buy this all. So, Ginger, what would you do first?
Let's see. So I would multiply 2 times 3.
Which is?
6.
Oh, good job, Ginger.
Thanks. That was...
Okay. Ethan, what would you do next?
I would add 7 plus 6.
Which is?
13.
Louisa, what's the answer?
Is it 1550?
See, there's just a 1 here. So what's 13 plus 1?
Oh, 14.
Yes, plus?
14.50. 1450.
Yes. So, if you had $20 to go to the baseball game, would you be able to buy 2 hot dogs and an ice cream cone, Ethan?
How much money do I have?
$20.
Yes. You'd be able to buy it.
Okay. So this lesson is we're reviewing the order of operations to make sure you guys can take the order of operations into the baseball game and be able to solve for things like this.
I have a question.
Yes.
So do I know I can buy that if it's more than the money I have or less than the money I have?
So your total amount of money has to be more than what you're going to spend. So $20 minus $14.50 is how much? What's 2 minus 1? Or what's... You have to do the little 1 here, so then that can get 10.
What do we do with the 50?
Well, so then this will be, what's 10 minus 450? Because if you do this, so then that'd be 10. So let's take that.
650.
A 9.
Oh, no. 5. You have to, what about, you have to do 20.00.
Okay. So then this one would be a 9. And this one would be a 10.
Oh, so it's,
What's 0 minus 0?
550.
Good. So you have $5.50 left over from 20. So you could even buy another hot dog or some more ice cream cones. Okay, so this problem, we are going to the zoo. So, if we're going to the zoo, so you and 2 of your best friends are going. The tickets are $7. Then you each want to have a popsicle, that's $1.50. And then your 2 friends are buying a stuffed animal at the end, which are $8. So, if you have $50, will you be able to go to the zoo and buy everything? So, Ethan, what would you do first? Remember, you work left to right.
So then I would go 3 times 7.
Yes, which is?
21.
Okay. Louisa, what would you do next?
3 times $1.50.
Which is?
$4.50.
Yes. And Ginger, what would you do next?
I would solve 2 times 8, which is 16.
Yes. So then we add this all together, and the answer is 4150. So if the answer is 4150, do you have enough money? If you have $50 and to do all this it only costs $41.50, do you have enough money for you and your 2 friends to go to the zoo?
Yes.
Correct.
Because 50 is more.
50 is more than 41.50. So you'll have leftover money. So you could either save that money or you can buy some more food. So for the guided practice, I'm going to read you guys a word problem, and you're going to help me write up the equation. Okay, so there is a certain small factory that employs 98 workers. So I'm going to write this down, just write down the numbers as we go so you guys won't forget them. So there are 98 workers. That's a total number. So of these, there's 10 workers. Who make a wage of $150 per day. The rest of the workers, so what's 98 minus 10? Ethan.
88.
Yes. So the rest of the workers, which is 88 workers, make $85.50 a day. So, to the management, a week is equal to 6 working days. So, how much does the factory pay total at the end of 1 week? So, can you guys help me write up the equation that we would do to solve this? So, if the 10 workers make $150 per day, and it's 6 working days, what should I write out for that part?
150 plus 10?
Well, it's not plus 10 because you're not adding to the amount of money. Each worker makes $150 a day. So to figure out, you would do 10 workers times 150 per day.
Oh, so you write that 10 times
Yeah.
150.
And then how many days do they work a week?
6.
So then you'd put the 6, you'd multiply, because this is how much they would make in a day. So 10 workers times 150 is how much 1 day would be. And so then you multiply by 6 days. So then you have to, for this second part, you have to add how much the second group's going to make. So what would you do to set up this next part for the 88 workers?
88 times 6?
You can do times 6, or you can do times the amount of money. We're going to do it by day, and then multiply by the numbers of days.
Oh, okay.
So you do 88, and how much do they make a day?
85.50. Why do those workers get paid so much less?
I think these are the management, so they're the bosses of all of these ones.
I want to be a boss.
So how many days are we doing?
6?
Yes. Okay. So then you guys can solve that and write this in for number 1. So this is part of your homework for tonight. So you'll write down this equation and then solve it, and then tomorrow we'll check our answers. Okay, so we're going to do a second problem. Okay. There is a certain math club that makes 35 bars of laundry soap a week. So how many bars of laundry soap?
35.
Okay. And they sell, each bar costs $20. So, but before the soap can all be sold, 6 of the bars of soap were destroyed by mice. So, 6 bars of soap were destroyed by mice, so we have to subtract 6. So what's 35 minus 6?
29.
So we're left with 29 bars of soap that we can sell. So, how many will you be able to sell at the end of 4 weeks? So this is how much is 1 week. So we'll solve 1 week and then we'll solve 4 weeks. So, if you have this many bars of soap and each bar costs $20, how are you going to set this up?
29 times 20?
Yes. So this is for 1 week. So if we're trying to figure out 4 weeks, how will we do this? 29 times 20 times
4?
yes. So this will equal the cost of how much you will make at the end of 4 weeks selling each bar soap at $20.
Great.
So write this equation down for your homework and then we'll go over the answer tomorrow. Did everyone get that copy down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I'm gonna put you in groups and you guys are gonna come up with your own story to read, and then we'll work as a class to write down the problem. So I'll give you 3 minutes to work in your groups to write down a problem. Okay, Louisa, does your group have a problem?
Yes. We said Lilia scores 15 points fewer than Bob.
So Lily
Yeah.
has 15 less than Bob.
Who has 35.
35.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so before
Wait, I'm not done.
Well, okay, go ahead.
And then Carol scores half as many points as Lily. And we want to know how many points Carol scored.
Okay, so if Bob has 35 and Lily has 15 less than Bob, how will we figure out how many Lily has? So 35. So 15 less than 35.
20. Subtraction.
Subtraction. So you would take 35 minus
15.
yes, which is
20.
20. So Lily has 20. So now we don't need to know this part. So if Carol has half as many as Lily, if Lily has 20 and Carol has half as many, what's 20 times 1/2?
Well, don't you just divide 20 by 2?
That's the same thing, yes.
10.
Okay, so now how many points does Carol have?
10?
Yeah. Good job. So, for your homework tonight, you guys will make up another equation on or story problem on your own, and then tomorrow in class we will switch your story problems with another person and you'll solve each other's problems. So today the purpose was to use the order of operations to solve problems such as buying a ticket, 2 hot dogs, and an ice cream cone if you're going to go to the baseball game. So if you guys are able to understand all these problems, and tomorrow we'll do another, I'll give you a worksheet with 10 story problems, and if you can solve 9 of the 10 problems, then we will go to the baseball game on Friday. So, thank you.
Yay.